after playing and seeing some gameplay of the new game, I do think some of those hand issues and arthritis and all this shit, I do think this game, the new game, is going to help with that. I do think the new game is going to help with the hand problems because you can't really like slide cancel into fights anymore. You just can't. There's not going to be those quick slide into a quick aim type of shit. You know, like you can slide, but it almost seems like the whole slide canceling and the whole just like people doing it over and over again is just not going to work in this game. It's just not going to work. It seemed that every pro who was trying to come around a corner sliding, you're going to see people doing long slides, because if you do like a long slide, you might be able to do something. People might be able to figure out a way to abuse the mechanic or find a way. Listen, in terms of what I've seen so far, sliding into a gunfight is probably not your best bet. It just like it wasn't your best bet in Ghost, right? In Call of Duty Ghost, when people were sliding in Ghost, like nobody really slid canceled in Ghost, because it was, if you slid into a gunfight, you got smoked. Like you just ran into an L trigger and you couldn't get your gun up and you were down. When you slide cancel in the new game, your gun stays down, so there's a delay to get your gun back up. So people are just not going to be slide canceling. I think they did that for a reason, and I think it's going to save some hands, because I know a lot of people have been experiencing hand problems. Not only the older players in the league, but you even have 18 and 19-year-old people, kids, or no, they're not kids. They're obviously adults, but you know what I mean. They're fucking young. They're young. They're 18 and 19. These kids are in fucking, I don't know why I keep calling them kids, but they're in cast and they're in fucking, they have hand problems and all kinds of shit, you know? So, yeah, be on the lookout for next game. Don't think the slide canceling is going to be as prominent as it was in all the other titles, especially for some of these young players and some of these older and a lot of the vets that have hand problems. I think it'll help a little bit, hopefully. But obviously, I don't know how the game's going to be played. I don't know what the meta is like. I've only got to see a little bit of the game. Just from my initial thoughts, doesn't seem like slide canceling is going to be used that much. This game seems pretty promising. I don't know if they talk about it at all, but from what I've heard, like people have been talking the next game up. Like they enjoyed it. They enjoyed the game and the maps that they played. I think that the pro players played 4 maps. There's 16 maps total. They played 4 maps, and I think 2 out of the 4 maps they loved and they thought were really good. So obviously they only played a little bit of the game, so they can't give their honest opinions until they get the whole game. But I mean, as of right now, it seems pretty good.